Guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing today? It's a sunny Tuesday over here, and plus the sun cold day could catch me well. So today is Zuriel's routine vaccination appointment, and so I had to prepare her early for us to leave. The moment we landed inside the bus, auntie just tear shit, pia. Something just they smell. I say, waiting they smell, Zuriel, waiting you don't do. Why you know shit for house before we come out now? This girl no go kill me. Thankfully, my husband was sitting by my side, and so no one else had to perceive the you understand now. So while her dad was trying to engage her so she doesn't get fussy because she doesn't like wet diapers, I decided to share my view with you guys. Guys, can you see how beautiful this place is? Like, it's so beautiful. I don't know, why is the sky more blue? Like, why is it bluer than our own blue sky? Like, I don't get. Can somebody actually explain that? While I was enjoying the view and also showing you guys these beautiful places my eyes are currently seeing today, I was also praying in my heart that this bus should just hasten up so that we can get to our desired destination. The funny thing is we had to use two buses to get to our destination. Like, we stopped the first time and then the second time. Nobody wants a fussy baby on the trip, and I really didn't want Zuriel to get out of control at this point. So enjoy the view. This was the little lady saying, Mama, Papa, I don't say I don't shit. Why not come they cover me now? Where are you guys? Can you see me? I can see you. So we got to our first bus stop, and then I told my husband we can change her here since it is a bit enclosed, and he was like, no, we can't change her here, it's too open, let's look for a better place. I said okay. We kept moving. We thought crossing to the other side will help us find a more confined space to change the diapers, but we were wrong. This place is like way open, like it's worse than the other side. And so we had no other choice than to wait for our bus. Our bus was to arrive in 4 minutes, and then while we were waiting, the 4 minutes looked like it was going to take forever. And finally, our bus is here. At this point, I was even shocked she was staying calm. And so we were on our way to the clinic. When we got to our desired bus stop, we came down from the bus and leggedized it to the clinic. This appointment was for 10:55 a.m. and this was just 10:30 a.m. The immunization was scheduled for 8th of August in Nigeria, but since we traveled before then, there was no way we could have taken it, and so we reached out to the clinic here. And then since there was no appointment in the month of August, we had to book an appointment for September. Like, it was a long time coming, and so we didn't want to miss this chance. So we knew we needed to arrive there early enough, in fact, to wait for whoever will be attending to her. Also, this is why I always carry a diaper pouch wherever I go, even if I'm not staying for such a long time, because imagine that I had left the house without packing anything to change her, just in case if we have to. I would have just been looking for somewhere to buy diapers or buy wipes to change her. But for every time I'm leaving the house with my baby, I ensure that I carry water, some fruits, diaper changing materials, and then that's just it, and a little bit of something to entertain her. After taking a few steps down the road, we finally arrived at the clinic. This place is really big and so beautiful. It's like a public healthcare center. It doesn't even look like one of our Nigerian general hospitals. Like, this one is more sophisticated and really beautiful. So let's get inside. Booked an appointment with them, they will actually send you an email telling you which floor you would go to for the vaccination. But in order to be sure, my husband actually decided to ask the receptionist, and so we went straight into the elevator. The couple who just got into this elevator actually alighted with us from the bus, and they missed their way. In this Canada, you have to know how to use map. Don't mind this little lady who was just laughing beside me. Knowing how to use Google Map is a tech skill on its own in this country. So we're on the second floor, and we had to leave the elevator for the other people. Since we were asked to arrive 5 minutes for a kind of pre-registration before seeing the nurse or the doctor, we had to look for the receptionist to ask a few questions and register Zuriel before changing her diapers. We were given a sheet to fill in her details and were asked some routine questions. Thereafter, we went to change her. As always, I had to lift the latch, and then we're asked to sanitize before and after using the changing table. So because I am used to changing Zuri on my thighs, she's usually scared of changing tables. And so we have to strap her with the belt. I'm sorry, I can't show you when I strapped her. These wipes are meant for surfaces like the changing table, but you cannot use it on your baby's body. So I had to sanitize the whole surface since I didn't come with any changing mat. And after changing her, I sanitized it again and closed it. Before I came out, the nurse who was supposed to attend to her was already here. She introduced herself to me and my baby and made her feel really comfortable. So we're asked to follow her into the office with all the documents that were needed so she can cross-check which vaccinations my baby must have taken in Nigeria before she proceeds with the routine vaccination. Before coming here, I had already sent them my baby's details, a copy of her Nigerian vaccination card showcasing the different vaccines she must have taken from birth till now. And also they entered it on their system and then created a record for her here in Canada. While I was asked to come with a copy of her health card, the nurse already had it on her system. So this was us just waiting for her to make some findings and then clarify a few things before we begin the procedure. My little lady was beginning to feel drowsy and she just needed something to chew to send her to sleep. Like, can you imagine? What is this? What manner of national embarrassment is this, babe? The nurse came in shortly to carry out the vaccination, and this was the result. The moment my baby saw the nurse putting on the hand gloves, she knew she was in trouble and she held on to me so tightly it broke my heart. Like, I even cried. She was also given some stickers to distract her from the pain. I was also given a physical card. And so we had to head back to her papa. The nurse also asked us to sit down for like 15 minutes just in case if the vaccine will react. She also mentioned that if she's running a fever, I should give her whatever I give her after every vaccination. If nothing happens to the baby after 15 minutes, we are free to go home. Our next bus was to arrive by 12:05 and this was just 11:37 a.m. So why not? We just had to while away time while we are also trying to wait for the 15 minutes to elapse. Is this not someone that was crying a few minutes ago like her world has ended? Abi, that I brought her here for her to be slaughtered. See her playing and jumping now. She even had to climb on her stroller and she was shouting vroom as if she's driving a car. We had elapsed to 15 minutes and it was our time to leave. If you have enjoyed this vlog up to this point, why have you not subscribed? Subscribe to encourage me now. Subscribe, please. I'm waiting. Thank you. We were at the bus station just waiting for our bus to come and it was taking forever as always. I figured my baby hadn't had water since we left the house and I wanted to give her some water to keep her hydrated at all times. At this point, the weather was getting hot, so I had to take off the cardigan she was wearing. Thankfully, our bus was now on its way, and since we had to go back the same way we came, we had to take 2 buses to the house. If you want me to share more vlogs like this, do let me know in the comment section. The good part about today was that my baby didn't take off her socks or her shoes. I mean, today was really good despite the injections. We got to our first bus stop and it was our time to alight to wait for the second bus. I don't know why the sun didn't reach this part of the bus station because this place is always very cold, like very cold. I was shivering as I was even recording this video. But then my baby was protected because she was wearing her thermal pants and a thick sweater as a top. So we had to wait for the second bus to come take us home. And then I figured that I had not showed you guys me today. Our bus was here and it was time to go home. This was already 12:35 and little lady was already saying I eat, which means she's a bit hungry. And so I brought up her box of fruits and I gave it to her. She was already munching. See her mouth eating berry. See her smallly. Forget it, food is life. See her talking about it. So we got to our bus stop and then we came down, trekking back to the house. See person where they just give injection today.